Hi everyone, welcome to yet another episode in the series that I promised you in the Insurance Sales Boost channel. Today's topic is about time management, how to maximize and profit from your time spent while selling insurance products. Why did I come up with this topic? For a couple of reasons. Most of the questions that I've been receiving from the sales teams has been about how they can manage their time so that they can profit from it. So that's how I came up with today's training on that. So I have to assume that you know this, that time is not controllable. No one can control time as long as you're on earth. We can all just plan within the 24 hours we're having, and those that use the 24 hours to the maximum are the ones that will profit from it, whether they're selling insurance products or doing any other business. So how come other people are using their 24 hours and gaining from it, and all I do is knock door to door without success? Here's how you're going to stop that challenge that you're going through. Here's what you can do to achieve and maximize and profit from your time while selling insurance products. You have to make a goal to meet 21 people a day. I know that sounds ambiguous and unachievable, but here in a short minute I'm going to show you how to do that. The rule of thumb is this: if you meet 100 people, if your sales and closing skills are very good, you're likely to close 10 people a week if you meet 100 people a week. So here's what you have to do: you have to meet 21 people a day for 5 days. That's Monday to Friday, in order for you to achieve 105 people if you want to close 10 people a week. And how you do that, I'm going to disclose that to you in a short minute. So in planning your time, you have to have 3 stages. You must have a planning stage, you must have a focus stage, and you must have a review stage. In the planning stage, we look at you setting time or dates for productive activities. By productive activities, I mean activities that are going to directly lead to you signing a contract, getting a client to sign a contract or a policy that you're trying to sell to them. Activities that are going to lead to you getting your commission. Yes, getting your commission, not any other activities like surfing the internet that you usually do. These are activities that I call productive activities. And you must have a diary in your planning time in order for you to write down your goals, in order for you to follow up when you're supposed to follow up. And you have to understand that the human brain can wander and get lost most times. So you must read your diary and let it be your guidebook. If you're supposed to meet and achieve a particular goal by a particular time, a diary will help keep you on track because you can look at it. The same applies for a monthly planner or annual planner, where you set goals, you know when and how to achieve them. You have to set time in your planning time to call prospects. Your calling time should not be a time when you're doing the work. Yes, you must set time to set up appointments to meet them, set up appointments to create a relationship with them so that they can get to know you, and also set up time to have speaking engagements. Yes, now that answers the question that you had: how do I make 21 people? Good, you asked. Speaking engagements can be one of the reasons or one of the things you can use to achieve 21 people. If you speak, how do you do that? You must find avenues whereby you are speaking to many people but doing that thing once. Situations like speaking on radio, you can reach so many people. Speaking on TV, you can reach so many people. These are activities that when you're doing your work, you can speak to a few people, but you can reach so many people at the same time. You must set time to meet them, obviously. That is a time for signing contracts, making clarifications on the policy contracts before they sign them. You must set time also to celebrate your weekly and successes and failures, and also to offer extra help. Why is it important? Even after they have paid you, they have bought the policies, you must set time also to follow up on them and see if the policy you sell them is meeting the targets that they had set. Why is this important? It will be a very big bridge for you when you're trying to sell them more products in a repeat business scenario. Okay, Now that you've finished planning, we go to focus time. This is where we do the work. This is where we meet the clients when we've set the time, when we call them to meet them. Focus time is important. This is where you do the work, the speaking engagements, the signing of the contracts for your customers. This is where you follow up on those lost leads, clients that promise to buy but did not buy. When you're in your focus time, you must follow up on them, and you have to set times to meet them. Review time. This is a time we set aside to celebrate your failures and successes. It includes activities like, looking at your weekly performances, seeing where you failed. Did you meet the numbers that we said? Remember the 21 people a day? That's 105 people. Did you meet that target? Did you meet that line? You must take time off. It helps you. The review time helps you to reflect on your efforts. Which skills do you need to improve your performance and your game? This is very helpful for you if you set some time off to do that. You can also use that time to follow up on those leads, and that's how you set time to manage or to profit from your time while you're selling insurance products. And it's very helpful for you to follow this. So if you need more details or more clarifications on the things that I've talked about, you can send me an email at coachyusuf1@gmail.com, and I will, we shall put you on a list. That is a list of salespeople that are receiving weekly tips like these in details in our ECOS code attracting, turning you into a client attraction magnet, where you just attract your clients instead of chasing after them. Thank you so much for listening to me today, and I'm looking forward to sharing more with you in the future.